All right, we got recording going. Hell yeah! First try, nailed it. I've done Zoom, not in the last week or two, and I'm one of those people that if I'm not doing something constantly, I forget, so it's pretty bad. But hey, I'm Tommy Two Straws with BoB White. We're doing the BoB White. Oh, you know what? Fucking give me a second here. I gotta pull up. BMO sent the name for this thing over. I gotta figure out what it is. We got Scott Dwyer on here with us. Scotty D. Everybody knows him. Everybody loves him. He decided he's going to be on here for episode 1. He's going to be our guinea pig. So he, unlike most other people in this thing, he doesn't get to see what other people are going to do into this going into it. So he's going in completely blind, fearless, doesn't care a bit. So big thing. Oh, the BoB White Trivia Smackdown. That's right. That's what it's called. Because we're making a wrestling, a WWE wrestling style belt for the winner. So it's going to be really, really badass. That's right. Okay, let's see. Got this pulled up here. Scotty, let's see. Question. So you're with Action Scenario Events. You started it, yeah?
Well, Ryan Sexton really started the whole gig a couple years back. Did a few events around the Oregon area, even one in Canada. But it was just kind of like his, fallback type situation.
Sure.
Wasn't going full forward. And one day we just kind of we're sitting down throwing back ideas, and he's like, "Well, let's just do this thing." And I was like, "I'm in." With most ideas he throws at me, I'm just like, I'm in.
Right, yeah. One of those that you don't just think about it a whole lot. You guys have a pretty good relationship that way. That's awesome. Hell yeah, man. So let's see, what have you been doing on with them? What all events have you put on so far with it? What do you plan to do in 2021? What's it looking like?
No, so far we have had 2 events at Jake's Field Elite in Kansas.
Nice.
We've had a couple at Avid Extreme Sports Park. We've been doing the Beach Bash for about 3 years now, really, before we really branded it our own. Ryan's been running that for about 3 years, maybe 4 years. Ryan's been doing games for a long time now. I just kind of put a fun input onto it and spice things up. And we work really well together, a little handoff here and there. This year, we've got a lot going on. I got Scotty D's Pew Pew and Poo Poo coming on next weekend.
Yep.
You've been a contestant there, and definitely.
Yeah, that was a good old time. See, what sucks is this video will be coming out. It won't come out till early in February, so it will have already happened by then. However, that one's one of those. It's a yearly event, and it's one of those. It's an event to behold. It's one of those random winter events that's actually so fun.
It's turned out so great. Last year, we had over 100 people and 24 chilies. Dude, in January, I was over here by the time you get done trying 24 chilies, by the way, you're so lethargic.
Right.
You don't want to do nothing. And then in April, we have an event at Elite Sports. We have Trek Wars. June, we have Fire for Effect at Avid, which is bring your own paint, which that's a pretty new concept.
Hell yeah.
We got Beach Bash in August, Heroes in October, Days of Talladega in November, and then Died Hard in December.
You got kind of a hard schedule set ahead of you. That's a lot to do.
Dude, we've been busy. We've actually had to we've had to turn down 3 or 4 fields. Say, hey, we really just can't do it. And big things coming in 2022. We're already booking into 2022. We're thinking maybe some East Coast fields hit us up. So we're getting there. We're moving on up.
That's awesome. And hey, you know what? Being able to push people away and say, hey, I already have commitments to this, that's a good problem to have,
Dude, that's insane to me. I still we pushed away 2 or 3 fields and I was like, bro. And he's like, I know. And I'm like, yeah, we're booked.
So curious to you, how confident are you going into the trivia portion of this whole thing?
Dude, well, first off, I love trivia.
Right.
So with saying that, I'm not confident at all.